Should you travel to a new place each time as a digital nomad, or should you find places that you like and go back to them constantly?
Travel to a different place for sure.
All right, so that's your opinion. My opinion, as I've settled in, is that I like to have the same places where I go back each time. So let's get into it. Hey folks, it's Rising Nomad, and we are here in the forest of Šumadija in Belgrade, near Belgrade, Serbia, hiding under a fig tree today, hiding from the sunshine, which is very strong. How you doing, Georgina?
I'm doing good.
And
just woke up. I'm relaxing. It's perfect.
In the countryside, yeah. We have lots of sounds of different wildlife and stuff, including pigeons that live in my roof over there. So the topic we're going to talk about today is, should you as a digital nomad be based in different places, like the same places each time, or just keep on traveling to new places? And you're of the opinion that, well...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would always like to explore new places because, I don't know, if you travel to new places, you get to feel the experience and you get to know new places, explore.
Yeah, but I feel like after I've done a lot of that, there's some places where I just feel amazing, and there are some places where I don't feel that great, and some places that I like more than others. And my strategy after living this type of lifestyle for a long time is to have bases that are places that I like.
But you don't get to explore new things this way.
But I've explored lots of things. I've been to all the continents. I've been to lots of countries. I've been to and there's some things that I like and some things that I don't like. And the places that I like, I built up a life in those places, like habits and things that are familiar. Restaurants I like, people I know in those places. And I really love the feeling of knowing a place, when I'm riding my bicycle around the city and I know all the different things I could explore. Yeah, it's cool to check out new stuff, but
I don't know, but for example, you get to know, to explore new cuisines, new tastes. If you go to same places every time, you don't explore new tastes. And what if the perfect dish for you, the perfect cuisine for you, you haven't explored it yet?
Yeah, well, cuisine, you can always go to ethnic restaurants around the world. And
it's not the same, street food and...
Thai restaurants in Mexico, Mexican restaurants in Thailand, Balkan places in, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true, but you won't explore the heart, the food, the real traditional thing.
But I think this is where our perspectives on this channel really are different, because you're the more beginner of this thing, and I'm the more person who's been doing this for years. And I feel so exhausted traveling new places. Okay, so if you were to go to a new place right now, what's the example of one that you want to go?
A new place, generally. I mean, I don't have any specific on my mind. I want to explore many places. I mean, I want to see colder places. I mean, although, for example, I really enjoy sea and sun, I also enjoy a very nice mountain, with snow and,
Yeah.
I mean, I won't just go after the sun, I just won't go after the summer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I want to feel different things.
Yeah.
So that's the point for me. I also want to explore and meet new people.
Yes.
Completely different from my culture.
Yeah, but okay, my experience, so I've been traveling the world while I'm building Support Adventure, my tech business, and I've also traveled the world as a touring band, but that's mostly Europe. And what I can say is it's not so much the places you're at, but it's the approach that you have to life that changes the experience. Usually I'm sitting around on my laptop in an Airbnb, working, going to cafes, working from there, and exercising. And there's a certain amount of routine that you can build up in a place. If you know, for example, where you can go and exercise, if you know where a cool cafe is, and sometimes you just get to these places that are going to be different, but you don't have that basic lifestyle that you've set up to make yourself productive.
Yeah, but that's the nice thing with traveling. It's always a surprise. You don't really know what to expect, so you don't have any control. That's the magic, of it.
I feel like I want control.
Yeah, but you see?
Yeah.
For example, so I like that that you cannot control things. You might go to a country, you might go to a city, and you're like, wow, this is the best place. And you might get disappointed, your expectations are too high, and then you're really disappointed. That's the nice thing, that you never know what to expect.
I feel like Latin America is one that frequently disappoints me. I'm more of an old world person. I like Europe, old school countries in Europe. I like Asia. I don't know. Right? Okay. What do you think of this? Right now, with Support Adventure, we've hired some people in Nigeria. It's a country I think it's Africa's like most populous country, and I don't really. Like, I should go there and, get to understand the people, their mentality better, why they're being so good at the IT jobs that we're doing, what's there that's not in other countries and all this sort of stuff. But I just don't want to go because I watch these YouTube videos of Nigeria and I see these YouTubers there and they're literally like, this place is exhausting. I'm at the airport flying out and I've had to bribe 3 people so far and like stuff like that. I mean, like, and that's the example of the sort of hassle that I, at this point in my digital nomad journey, do not want to put up with. I like Belgrade because it's super easy. You buy a SIM card from the kiosk and you activate it, or you go in the store and they can tell you in English which package is best for you on prepaid plans and all that sort of stuff. Whereas in Colombia, I went to Colombia and it took like 2 hours of blank stares with a guy like to set up the SIM card, or it seemed like 2 hours. Maybe it was 45 minutes.
Maybe it was like 2 minutes. Right?
But that sort of no, it wasn't 2 minutes, and they definitely like didn't know what they're doing. But I like these countries where like there's a level of like customer service, a level of like here's your food, a level of like.
Okay, I see what you're talking about, but like still, you can choose countries like that.
Yes.
So I mean, okay, if you don't care about a country like Nigeria, which is acceptable for me, although I'm sure that you would lose many, interesting, like emojis and costumes and
that's true. I kind of want to go, but I'm afraid of the hassle. I'm afraid of the disruption from my routine, the
so
safety.
Many difficult. Yeah, okay, that's true.
I would probably I hear that the way to do it in those types of countries, if you're someone like me and you want to go on like a business trip, is you hire a fixer, who's also kind of like a bodyguard, and I'm the sort of person I like to be able to just walk the streets and wander and see what's up. But for example, my South Africa experience, even like the city center of Cape Town, which is really well like policed and secured, and
but they're not like,
every 50 meters there's someone walking up and like trying to sell you something. And
that's true, but like not every place is like that. For example, you've never been to Finland, right?
I've never been to Finland. That's correct.
So like this is like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you'll be safe there. Yeah, so
I'm sure, and I'm sure it could be like kind of like dull as well, or maybe not. I don't know.
So you see, like you're missing things if you go every time to the
So
same place.
I'm going to Krakow next week, and this is a trip that I'm making because I really want to check out a city that I've previously loved very much.
Yeah, I mean, I get that we have we all have favorite destinations for sure, and we will visit them again and again, but I don't know, like once in a while it's always maybe for you especially, it's always nice to explore a new place.
Okay, so before the pandemic, I was like going all over the place. Like I was in Thailand, I was in California. Then I went back to Europe. Then I went to Canada for Christmas, so almost around the world right there. And then I went back to Europe. Then I took a road trip, and we met in Athens. And then we flew to Istanbul for a couple of days. And then I went back to Belgrade by road. And then I flew to South Africa via Amsterdam. And then I went back to Thailand. And then the whole 2020 thing kicked in. It was March 2020.
But now I think slowly it starts getting back, like.
Yeah. But what I learned is I don't want to just like throw myself into these like places. I mean, okay, so sometimes a day is enough.
Right?
When I was flying from Thailand to California, there was a stopover in China, and I was able to enter the country and walk around for like 16 hours in China, in this random city called Shenyang, which is close to the border of North Korea. And I feel like walking around there, like for one day, was enough for me to know that, probably I wouldn't want to spend more than that day in there. So it was just a stopover. But I saw that the stuff that I like cool cafes where they speak English and stuff like that, where there's stuff even written in English. Like it was like whatever. I didn't have any SIM card that worked. I was just like basically I took a picture with my phone of the airport bus, and that's how I found it again. I walked around the city center of Shenyang, China for one day, and that was enough. I knew that I would, the Chinese internet was like, they call it the Great Firewall. It's China, you can't access most of the stuff that we like Facebook and YouTube. And it's just like,
But isn't it like a different perspective? Like not to be able, for example, to use Facebook? And
yeah, but...
Like for a week or like 2 weeks?
Yeah. But it's part of how I run my business and part of what I do. And so, yeah. I don't know. You should go some new places and document your journey. That's what I'm hearing from this.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think after you do enough of that, you'll update me on how it was to stay productive and keep on working when you're dealing with hassles like various internet issues, SIM card issues, and like Airbnb issues and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, Europe is a pretty good bet that if you go pretty much anywhere in Europe,
you're pretty safe.
It's going to be pretty okay.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some places that have like more bullshit, I guess, that you have to put up with. But yeah, fly anywhere in Europe, Spain, all over Spain, it's just when you start going into Africa and Latin America that it's like, who knows? And parts of Asia, it's like, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Who knows, like, what kind of diseases you're going to get?
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, but like still you can get the vaccines, and everything, most of the times.
Dengue didn't have a vaccine.
Yeah, okay.
For example.
I've been through that.
Yeah,
I'm still alive, so yeah.
All right, so thanks for watching the video, folks, and this is Rising Nomad. Join our Facebook group if you want to interact with us. Join our growing community of people around the world. Yeah, subscribe to this channel. Just click the button. You know how it works. We love to we're building a community of people who like this vibe, this type of conversation, and want to make this lifestyle a long-term thing for them and want to find long-term happiness while being able to travel the world. My long-term happiness is going to the same places like Serbia, like Copenhagen, like, some other places in Mexico and stuff like that. And I'm happy.
My happy place is like to explore like new things.
Okay, cool.
And, like costumes and stuff like that. So.
Then we know what you need to do next.
Yeah.
So watch Georgina travel the world. Watch me vlog from the same places every time. We'll catch you later.
Bye.